All right, hello everyone. Skinty here, and I'm making a tier list for Love Island. I made like an early impressions of Love Island season 8, and that was like the earlier like episodes. But now I think we're nearing the end, so I figure I'm gonna make another one just like to update the list because some of these islanders are getting on my nerves. So here we are. So I'm gonna make one for uh Love Island USA season 8 and then Love Island UK season 1. So first we got off Love Island season 8 right here. And this is my tier list right here. I guess I'll explain from top to bottom on why I put them where I put them. Of course, if you like my opinion, you could just, like, subscribe or whatever. All that in the nature. All right. All right. So let's get to it. Okay, first we have Pramita and Corbin at the bottom. I don't know. I think I'm gonna move them up because these last few episodes I kind of like them because they've been so real, you know. And Corbin kind of growing on me. At first I didn't like him, but now he's kind of growing on me. So I think I'm gonna move him up a tier. So let me see where I'm gonna put him at. Think I'm gonna put him. Yeah, put him up here. I used to have him a demon tier, but now they kind of grown on me, so I put them up here. I really like the fact how they defended Melanie and whatnot at the episode where they had to kick people off. So I really liked that from them. Um yeah, and that was all weird how like all the other girls was like cheering on Sincere and Melanie's relationship. Is that was just so weird. Like they're toxic for each other, and they should just like break up. But they over here cheering her on. Like I didn't agree with that. Okay, so okay, next we have was it Jaden? Yeah, Jaden. She didn't really get too much this season. I don't know if it's just like the producers didn't show them or not, but we barely seen her, so I don't know how to feel about her. And plus, I don't think she really liked the Caleb like that. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about her. Next, we have Dylan. Dylan, he kind of, I don't know. Some episodes he's doing some weird stuff, like with Kenzie. I don't know. Like he gives like performative, I guess. Cause like when he cried at one episode, it was like, please, you already know what you signed up for when you want to date Kenzie. So I don't know what all that. So that situation was just kind of weird to me. And like I don't know, but it's basically the same thing. I just don't know how I feel about him. So I'll just put him in this tier. Carl, I think everyone likes him, but I don't know. It just seemed too convenient for the couples. He's coupled up with Anaya right here. But I don't know. I feel like we just don't see too much of them neither, and I feel like they don't really have the greatest chemistry, unless they're not showing it. Then yeah, I don't see them having like that much chemistry. But everyone eating up because like it's Anaya. Like Anaya has a huge fan base, so it's whatever. I don't know how I feel about him. So Bia, she got kicked off. I like that. I think the only problem with B is like she's just like too much of a, how could I put it? Like she defend the boys a lot, You know, I kind of picked up on that, and then not to the point that she put the girls down, but it's like she like defends the girl, the boy a lot. I think because like she has like a lot. I think she said she has like a lot of boyfriends, like a lot of not like boyfriends, but like like a lot of guy friends or whatever. But yeah, that was just weird. But other than that, I really like Bill. I just put in I don't know how to feel with Tyr because of that. But Kenzie. Next we have Kenzie. Kenzie is like uh I want to like Kenzie so bad, but she just really don't help herself. Like she really don't really help herself at all. Like the whole like it's okay with exploring, but like then you just like it's like the sneaky part of it. Like you going to kiss the guys behind the girl's back and don't tell them. Like no, that's messed up. People over here calling her door to explore. Like that is so funny to me. People call her door to explore. I think maybe I'm gonna put a tier for that, and then bump her up a little bit. I guess. Well, let me get rid of the bottom tier right here real quick, and then add another tier. Uh, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's more better. um, I forgot about these people. These like all the bombshells. They kind of irrelevant. They didn't really get that much, screen time because they wasn't there for too long, so you can't really form an opinion about them. Um. Oh yeah. Here's Amora. Amora. She was alright up until like she tried to rat it out. Jen. Which she tried to rat out Jen so she could stay in the village. I didn't really like that, but other than that, I kind of liked it on my Myra. Gal by no. I don't understand how he even made it on the show. Like compared to all other men that's right down here, like I don't understand how he made it. I guess he's his Jin type, but child, he played Jin so bad. He the one that kicked her out. The reason why she got kicked out. So yeah, we don't like a gal. I also like how his business gave what he gave free coffees to all the girls that's named like Jen. I don't know. He gave free coffees to people that I guess supported Jen or whatever or something like that. But I think that was cute. But other than that, yeah, fuck out. Uh, Anaya. I mean, not Anaya. Alana. This basically she was got kicked off because of the racist allegations. And yeah, no comment on that. Just no comment on that. Um, then we have Sincere. Oh my God, Sincere is just so list of things that like he's did wrong in this whole series that I cannot like get into. But like yeah, he's just a demon. That's point blank. He's a demon. Oh my God. Um, yeah, this man a demon. We just gotta move on from that. Um, then we have uh, then we have Zach. See Zach. I would respect him more if he's just coupled up with Bryce at this point. I don't think he really like Kata like that. I think he's just really coasting with her. A lot of things he said was kind of fishy too. Like when they was in the hideaway and they slept together, he mentioned something about bombshell or something like that. And it's like what? that was like so weird. Why you mention something like that? You just had sex with Kata. S- So I didn't understand that one. It's like he said a lot of fishy stuff. He also put down Trinity a lot too. I don't know what's that about neither. And I also think he's like a little low key imposter or two. So yeah, he got some things going about him. I really like can't really trust about him. But I think I'll probably like him more if he was just like hook up with Bryce. Like yeah, but Bryce is not as bad as Zach, but I just put him in them in the same tier because they go hand in hand together, I guess. um, yeah, but I also should I move him up? I don't know if I should move him up. Nah, I think he's alright. He's alright. Also, there's like allegations of him like faking it with Trinity, which I could see it because I think if Kata didn't like him, I think he would definitely want for Kata instead of Trinity. So I could definitely see him like they saying that his connection is like fake or whatever. But I don't want to think it's fake. I really hope they really like each other. So yeah. All right. Next up we have Caleb. Caleb, in my honest opinion, Caleb and Soul, they were not bombshell materials because they are too passive and not aggressive enough. As bombshells, you gotta get the pulling, and they was not getting the pulling at all. So, but I really did like them, but they just they wasn't really doing much. Um, Caleb had a connection with Kenzie that blew up in his face, and he had his connection with Jaden too. I don't think Jaden really like him like that neither. So, oh my god, hold on, it's an app playing. Is it this? Oh, it's up top. Okay. Hope they didn't catch the ad that was in the. Hope it's not picking up that ad, but whatever. But anyways, Caleb, yeah, he is cute though. I give him that. I think he's probably one of the hottest bombshells that came on the show. But fortunately, he ain't do much. I was kind of hoping he push. Hold on, this ad. Oh my god, goodness. Okay, and I was hoping he pull Kata because I think they had like a cute conversation, and Kata wanted him to pull her, but he never did. So, like I say, he's just not bombshell material. He just fumbled the bag a lot, even with Parmita. Even with Parmita, he fumbled the bag with her too. Poor Caleb. That's okay. He can come. He can come home in my bed. But anyways, we're gonna move on for that. Um, Next we have Anaya. I really like Anaya in the beginning, but now she's kind of annoying to me. Like, girl, how you not know KC was not like that into you? Like, the signs was there, but I guess she just chose to ignore it. So, and people was like the fan base is like babying her, like, girl, KC was going to explore down in Casa, and yeah, she just yeah, I think he also just want to she also should have also explored Carl right here like more. But at least I think Carl forgave her or whatever. But yeah, Anaya, she should be up there, but now just like yeah, her blindness, obliviousness brought her down a few tiers. um Next we have Sean. Sean got kicked off early. And yeah, I think the problem with him, like I said earlier in my other videos, that I think is that country music that did, that brought him down a few tears in the girl eyes. Him liking that country music and him having a kid as well also brought him down. The girls, oh my god, it's that. But yeah, uh, I really like this song though. Besides the country, him liking the country music, I didn't care about the kid. Like I just feel like kids was whatever. Next we have um honestly I forgot his name. He was one of the bombshells of Casa Amor, but I put him up here because when he lift up Anaya, like he just got the boiling, you know. So I put him up here, and I think it was also Anaya from Old Bag with him. Definitely Naya should have definitely chose him instead of Carl, in my honest opinion. But yeah, next we have Shay. I think his name is Shay. I think Kata chose him at the recoupling or whatever. Wait, no, she didn't choose him. She chose to stay in a couple with Zach, and I think she also fumbled the bag. She should have definitely brung him back to kept Zach on his toes. See how that would have played off, but no, she wanted to be like a faithful girly or whatever. And I don't even think Zach is really into Kata like that. So yeah, she kind of fumbled the back there. Next we have Gabriel. I love the Gabriel. Everyone was saying he was like too sexual, but like that's what the experience is for. So I don't understand why they voted him off. That was just way weird. That was just very weird for me. Yet Kenzie's here, though the Explorer here. She's doing the same thing Gabe was doing, but the boys didn't vote her off though. So yep, I don't know. They did the Gabe dirty this season, and also I feel like his edits weren't exactly the best. Like the producers paid him like the producers like made him out to be this like some horny Brazilian, and that was messed up in my eyes. So yeah, Justice for Gabe, and I miss him. Yep. Next we have Parmita and Corbin. At first, I had, of course, I had Corbin in like the demon tier. Probably what was sincere, but I moved him up because I don't know. I just feel like as season going on, he kind of like redeemed himself, and I think he was as real as fuck. Like he's gonna ask for that kiss, and like yeah, and he gonna own up to it, and that's like the most important part about him. So yeah, I moved him up because of that, and I like the Bermuda too. Just like I said before, she stuck up for Melanie, telling what she needed to hear instead of like cheering her on to go back with Sincere right here. And she told him like Melanie deserved better, so that's why I liked it, Parmita. Um, Next we have Jen. Jen, I don't. I like the Jen, but it's just like she was just kind of boring and ish. And I guess most of the guys didn't really pursue her. I think because like she also wanted to be pursued and just like want somebody to be 100% into her. But like, girl, this is Love Island. Yeah, these guys, they gonna like I don't know. Actually, I don't know why the guys didn't pursue her like that. I guess all the other girls just I don't know outperformed her. I guess they probably found her too a bit boring, but I still like the Jen though. Um, yeah, Jen is cool. Next we have TT. Yeah, I love TT. I love how she just stood 10 toes down for Casey while all the girls was jumping him. Like I love TT. Like she's real. She's a real one. Um, I just hope their connections is like 100% real, and she's just not like because I feel like she just had like an easy in with KC, and because of the Casa Amor deal. But yeah, I hope they work out. I think they're probably my favorite couples right now. Definitely my favorite couple right now. She was like, bitch, I'm TT. Yeah, I'm TT. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. That was funny to me. But yeah. I also didn't like how Naya was like kind of demonized her, saying like that, like this what is it, Bad Girls Club? Like, come on now. She didn't need to say all that. I don't need to like talk down to another black woman. But yeah, I like the TT. Next we have Kata. I have Kata. She could have been potential, but she just doesn't stand on business like that. Like she just let Zach play it in her face like that. But Zach was saying some questionable stuff, and she don't like press him about it, and that's why I don't like about her. Like, and that's what brought her down a few tiers because like I feel like she just let Zach do whatever he wants, and he don't face no repercussion from her. But, she probably would have been up here too, best boy and best girl material, but that's just brought her down. I have to admit. But I do still like her though, and I don't think Zach deserve her, not at all. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping Caleb was talk to her more, but nope, that didn't happen. So, yep. But I still have her up here. She's still a top tier because I just love her. I think she's a good TV personality as well. I like her reactions and all that stuff. Like, yeah, she's pretty cool. Next we have Melanie. Melanie's pretty cool too. When she's not like dealing with Sincere, when she's like not with Sincere, I feel like she was way more enjoyable to watch. And I hate her how Sashia's been treating her. Yet she still go back to him. Like I don't understand that. And I also wish that she gave what's his name, Rodney, right? I think his name was Rodney. I wish she gave him more of a chance. You could tell that she was still like had her walls up, whatever, when they were speaking. But yeah, I like that Melanie. Um, Next we have the best boy and the best girl in my opinion. We have KC and Trinity. They're just the best boy and girl. Like simply put, I don't want to, and also I don't want to believe the allegations that Trinity's like faking it with Bryce. I don't want to believe that, and I'm not going to believe that. So until they come out the villa and they break up, then yeah, I believe Trinity is like the best girl of this season. She's very entertaining to watch. She's funny and all that of that nature. And um, yeah, best boy, best girl, right here. So yeah, I guess this is my updated list. Make sure to like subscribe on YouTube or whatever. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so make sure you like and subscribe or whatever, and leave your opinions in the comments. And yeah, that will conclude my Love Island season 8 mid season tailors. I guess. Well, I gotta say it's like the end game. We got like one more week left of Love Island season 8. So, uh, but yeah, this probably be my final list at the moment. I don't think any bombshells is coming in. I think this is the final week. I think so. This might be my final list. But anyways, okay. Now we're going to Love Island UK season 1. I'm gonna go to this tab over here. All right, let's get started. We have we have some of the I think these are bombshells. I don't recognize who they are. That's why I say who don't recognize who this is because I don't know who they are. I think they might be the bombshells that came in and then left quickly. I don't know, but I don't recognize them, so I have them in this tier. Actually, I think this might be from season two. Marlon, I think. I can't tell. The picture is not the best. I think she might be from season two. Yeah, they look like from season two. So, but these two, I don't know who they are. Um, Actually, we got their names too. These two names, but I think they wasn't there for long. They were. I think they were the bombshells, some bombshells as well, but they weren't there for too long, so I can't say nothing about them. Okay, here in the bottom tier we have. I think his name is Jordan. Didn't like him at all. This guy got a foot tattoo, and I don't like it at all. Like, how can you get a foot tattoo? Like, I think the foot area is really like sensitive. How can someone get a tattoo there? Like, I don't understand that. But yeah, I don't really like Jordan like that. I feel like he was coupled up with um what's her name? Dang, I forgot her name right here. He was coupled up with this girl right here. I forgot her name. Hold on, look at my notes real quick. Um, Zoe. Yeah, her name was Zoe. He was coupled up with Zoe, so it's like it was weird because like in the beginning he said like he didn't have no traction at all, but then like um when it was time for him, when it was time for people like we're coupling and Zoe had someone else interested in her, I believe. I think it was someone else was interested in her. Then all of a sudden he wanted so interest in her, like yeah, like he wasn't interested in her at all of her. He was interested in her. He was only interested in like staying in the village basically. So he was just coasting with her hard. So I ain't like him at all. He treated the girl. She treated the girls like shit basically. So um yeah, he's a demon. Next we have what's his name? Chris. I think his name is Chris. Yeah, he didn't really do too much this whole season. He was like either he was very silent or the producers didn't give him much of a screen time because when I tell you he didn't give nothing this whole season, he didn't get nothing. Even with the couples he was been in, like he wasn't really talking to them like that and all the and yeah, it seemed like he wasn't interested in none of those girls. But yeah, very boring. Wasn't given much. This guy name was Chris as well. I think he was a bombshell. He didn't get much either. And plus, he wasn't there for too long. So, but actually, I think his personality wasn't too bad. I think he was kind of cheeky or whatever, but he didn't have much screen time. So next we have what's her name on my notes? Bombshell. Callie. I think her name was Callie. Yeah, she came in for Lewis. Yeah, his name was Lewis. And I think she was Lewis X. So she came in just straight like beeline for him, I guess. Like she straight went in and straight went for him. But then like they wasn't really giving much, as a couple. They was just I just feel like they was there and they was just like I don't know. They wasn't really good TV. But I don't think she wasn't bad though. She just wasn't really cut out for TV. And she was a bit boring. So next we have Zoe. Mm, Zoe was I think she was a bit boring as well. Like she was in a couple with Jordan. I think Max liked her. Where Max at? Max right here. I think Max liked her. And but yeah, for the most part she was a couple of with Jordan right here. She didn't really give much. The only thing I didn't like about her is like she was like regretting a lot of stuff because of like like they was doing like a lot of sexual things. She said she wouldn't do it because of of her faith or whatever. It's like, girl, you on national television. She said all the things she did when she wouldn't do it, but because of her faith. But it's like, girl, you was doing like. Like I think they was like on an episode they was playing one of the challenges. Like they didn't want to. They was doing like the sex position challenges. Um, and she didn't want to participate in it, but yet she had sex with Jordan. I think in the hideaway. It's like, girl, make it make sense. But anyway, yeah, I never Zoe. She was just a bit boring. Next, we have Max. Max, I have originally I had rated Max a little bit higher, but he was like being talking down on the Queen Jessica up here, and I didn't like that, so I put him down here where he belonged. I think he was like right here, but I put him down here because I didn't like how he's talking about Jessica. And I didn't like how he's using Jessica because just using Jessica just to stay in the village. Well, not using Jessica to stay in the village, but just coasting with her. But in reality, he wanted to go with Naomi. But I don't. There's Naomi on this list. I don't see Naomi. I just know Naomi is not on the list. That's weird. Is this Naomi? No, that's not Naomi. Anyways, yeah. If it wasn't for him, like just talking smack about Jessica, I would like him more. But that brought him down a few tiers because talk smack about our queen Jessica. No, no, no. But anyways, yeah, that's Max. Besides that, yeah, I think he was pretty cool though. I don't think I would put him a bit boring though. I think maybe I should change this. I'll probably put him average. Next we have the twins. Yeah, the twins. I think they're funny, but it's obviously they wasn't interested in none of those girls, and they were just there for the like, you know, like, they was just there to be on TV. I feel like they were a little bit narcissistic too, because they made like a narcissistic comments like, "Y'all don't look all that good. Be serious, y'all don't look all that good for them to be talking like that." But yeah, I think they funny as hell. I think they make good TV. So yeah, I put them right here. Same going with John. I think I had John a little bit earlier. High, not a little bit earlier, a bit higher, but I brought him down because I just noticed a few traits about him, like all the misogyny and all that with Hannah. I feel like he's really performative. Now, when I first watched, because I watched Love Island UK season one twice now. And the first time I kind of liked him because like he had like like a dad body. He wasn't like really muscly like the other guys in the villa, and I kind of liked that about him. But yeah, I thought knows like how he like acted on the in the villa. I was like, yeah, he's very performative, very performative. But I think he makes good TV, so that's why I put him in this tier. I think it's like B tier, I guess. But yeah, also didn't agree. Like also he was being like very misogynistic towards the girls too. So that also brought him down a few tiers too. Other than that, yeah, John was all right. um, I mean, I already talked about Max. Next we have what's his name? I think his name is Travis. His name is Travis. Yeah, Travis. I think he would have been all right. I think the part when he shot himself in the foot is when he kind of played Lauren, kind of trying to be sneaky and like play Lauren. Like he was like interested in Jessica, but when Jessica like denied him or whatever, he went for Lauren, and he just like he didn't tell her, basically tell her that that Jessica was his first pick, and he tried to be sneaky about it. So, and then that really shot him in the foot right here. Like if he would like a little bit more real, and it's just told Lauren that that Jessica was his top pick, and not and don't just fall back on her as a second option. I probably would respected with him more, but mm, that happened. I'm like, yeah, that brought him down a few tiers in my honest opinion. So other than that, he's been cool. I feel like he's been pretty decent. He's not bad looking at all. He's pretty all right. But yeah, that's him. Next we have Daisy, I believe. This is Daisy. Yeah, Daisy. Daisy. She wasn't really given that much in the villa. Like I think she was coupled up with Jordan, but then Jordan denied her. Like yeah, I think was it Jordan or Lewis? I think it was Jordan. Jordan, yeah, I think she was had interest in Jordan, but Jordan denied her and then went for Zoe, which was weird. And he did deny her, went to the and went back to Zoe, I believe. Yeah, so but yeah, I didn't really have too much to say about Daisy. She was like okay, I guess. She was just average. I don't think she was nothing too exciting about her. Nothing that stand out. But overall, I still liked her. I still liked her a bit. It was all right. She's all right. Next, we have Rachel. Rachel. Like I said, people who have kids, they just like they'll be coming in the villa. They'll be disadvantaged because I feel like people will just like be turned off by that fact. I guess that they have a kid, and yeah, I guess people don't want to be stepmoms or stepfathers or whatever. It's kind of understandable. So, but besides that, yeah, she's just average too. She wasn't really given that much, honestly. And I feel like as a person of color, none of these men's really interested in her. Let's be real. Like none of the men really be interested in black women. I hate to say it, but they don't, especially in the UK. Like they get overlooked so bad, and I hate that for them. But she's a good looking girl, so it's just that she had a kid. So, but yeah, I like the Rachel. Next we have Beth, I believe. Yeah, Beth. I think I would like the best if she didn't like come in so hard for Jessica and started like dragging her for no reason. Like, girl, calm down. Like, you just came to Villa and you just want to drag her down. Like, but I believe like the boys kind of like stirred the pot a little bit. I don't think she didn't want to like come in that hard, but I believe she was the boys were instigating it, so she came at Jessica hard or whatever. But that's why then that's what I didn't like about her. Like girl, chill out. And then most of the guys wasn't. I feel like she shot herself in the foot because like by her doing that, she came off as aggressive and mean, and that probably turned off by like most of the guys in the villa. So yeah, that kind of I brought her down a few tiers. Basically, she just shouldn't have came for Jessica like Max did. Like, don't come for the queen. Do not come for my queen of the season. Um, Next we have Lewis. Lewis was pretty boring as well, but I give him like some points because he was kind of entertaining as well, and he do look good. Not gonna lie, like I would let him step on me or whatever, but that's the reason too, because his look kind of brought him up there, yeah. Because he probably was probably the best looking guy in the villa, maybe. My honest opinion. So yeah, only, only thing I didn't like about him that probably brought him down for tears is when that conversation they had. He kind of came at Jessica hard because he said that like they like downgrading themselves and all the women didn't look all that good or whatever. I was like, that was a very like narcissistic comment by him, and that whole scene kind of made me uncomfortable for the girls because he was all in there and Jessica face or whatever. So yeah, but besides that, I think he was pretty all right. He was good looking, so yeah, he's up there. Next we have Josh. Now Josh, I think he's probably up there too. Just probably a step below Lewis in terms of looks, but I think he probably been up there more. But he's just he if he didn't well like I say if he didn't try to like play Jessica, he probably been up there. Like he did a lot of weird misogynistic comments towards like Jessica. And I ain't like that at all. Like I said, you do not disrespect our queen, Jessica. Like you do not disrespect her. So he would have been higher if he didn't do all that weird shit towards her. And Lauren too, I think. Well, actually, he ain't doing that. He ain't doing really doing nothing to Lauren, but mostly towards Jessica. But other than that, I think Josh was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. And yeah. But okay. Next we have Lauren. Now I would have Lauren in the best boy and best girl tier, but like I feel like I bring her down. I bring her down a point because like I don't know. I feel like the whole season she was just crying the whole season. And, like I think someone was interested in her, and she didn't really give him a chance. Well, it's kind of understandable because I think she maybe thought that the guy was trying to use her like to stay in the villa, and she wasn't having none of that. But I think she should have gave her a chance because it seemed like he was interested. I forgot his name. I think it was him. I think it was him. Yeah, he was interested in her, but I think what's his name again? I think his name is Ben. Ben. Yeah, I think his name was Ben. Ben was interested in her, but she didn't really give him a chance because he had her guard up or whatever. But besides that, yeah, I think Lauren was pretty cool too. She's an A tier. I still liked her, regardless. Next we have the best boy, because the only best boy up here we got is Omar. Omar, I loved Omar. He was funny. Too bad, like I think most of the girls didn't like him because I think with Omar he just joke around too much. Like there's a time and place. Like you got to be serious with the girls for them to take you seriously. And he's just like the jokester of the village, so the girls didn't really like him like that. And he was friend zoned heavily by mostly all the girls in the villa. So yeah, but I think he's doing good now. Actually, I actually looked him up, and he's married and have kids or whatever. So he's doing good now. And I like the Omar. He's good television too. So he has a good personality or whatever. Yeah. Next we have the two queens for best girls. Will be Hannah and Jessica. Hannah and Jessica, the best girls of the season, hands down. Point blank. Period. That's just the T. Hannah's this great personality, great looks, great everything. Jessica, great personality, great looks, great everything. With great personality comes great TV. So they was they was just made this season was too entertaining for me. I like the way how I like the Hannah accent. I like the way how she say use like was it how's it spelled? It's like YOUSE use. I like how she says that used. But yeah. Uh the guys was kind of doing Jessica dirty, talking down to her. I think because like she was like a glam model or whatever, and they probably seen her as like since she was in that field, they probably seen her as like as a hoe or whatever. But she was nothing of the sort. She was getting judged based on her occupation or whatever. But yeah, but I love these two both, and they deserve the best, and they are the best girls of the season. And once they ever was, I was lying. But yeah, I think this is my tier list. I think I'm gonna do season. I'm working on season two next, so stay tuned for that. But if you like my opinions, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. And I believe that will conclude my Twitch session. I'm not gonna play any games because it's a bit late, so I'm not gonna do anything. Probably tomorrow when I get off work, but probably not because I'm working like a 11-hour shift. So I'll probably stream something on Wednesday. I want to play probably two SKO and probably play Senna because I haven't got the chance to play Senna. She came out recently, so yeah. But yeah, that's gonna conclude my tier list for Love Island season 8 USA and Love Island UK season 1. So if you like, please please like and subscribe and comment below and what you think of my tier